This case is tough. Why do we do what we do?
It is for the betterment of the people in our communities.
Our responsibilities are unlike any other job out there. We've got to risk our lives for it. Why did we become police officers? Wasn't it to solve crimes?
We're criminal police. We have to step up when it matters. So many innocent lives have been lost already. Thousands of police officers are working day and night. I will keep digging until I find him.
This is where the case first happened. 28 years later. The buildings are all gone. This was on the outskirts. Earmarked for development. Most of it's been knocked down.
What about the other scenes?
All close by.
Come on, let's take a look.
Most people have moved out of here already.
Oh, this one hasn't come down yet?
Not yet.
We came off the main road to get here, right?
That's right. We're real close to the main road here. This used to be the Power Bureau's residence.
This scene here is real close to the first one.
All 9 scenes are pretty close to each other.
Liulian, did you bring the map?
Got it. All the scenes are already marked.
This one's right here.
All 9 scenes, they're all right along the main road. Which could mean the suspect didn't even know Liangcheng all that well. He didn't really know the streets and afraid of getting lost. So...
But one of the victims, before she died, she said the killer was local.
The accents around here all sound alike. Saying he was local doesn't mean he was from Liangcheng. Could also be around here, right?
All 9 cases happened Monday through Thursday between 8:30 and 11:30 in the morning, or 1:50 to 5:30 in the afternoon. Meaning the suspect most likely came in from outside to do this.
The long-distance bus station. Fan was right to stake that out.
Oh, and it's close. The station's right there.
Let's go.
I looked into it. The closest place to Liangcheng is Guanhe, under Jincheng. Everywhere else is 6 hours out. Guanhe is 60 kilometers, an hour away.
The suspect always wore the same shoes, didn't he? Did you ever track down the style?
Based on scene evidence and witness accounts, it's likely a thin plastic sole, black with a low heel.
Men wear heels too?
You didn't live through that era. A lot of people in Liangcheng wore that style, 2 or 3 centimeters.
If it was that common, it shouldn't be hard to track down.
We sent people to every shoe factory we could find, but we found nothing. Chief, I don't know if I should bring this up, but...
Go ahead.
Back then, an expert, based on DNA, thought the suspect might have been from Tonghai. At the time, we had a lot of outsiders in Liangcheng, a lot of Tonghai people doing business.
What you're saying is that the suspect might not be local, or from the surrounding area. But a Tonghai salesman?
Because if it wasn't that, then our sweep should have turned something up. Otherwise, it doesn't add up.
I think that conclusion still needs more looking into. Chenny's genetic profiles go back so far, not to mention migration patterns.
But it's been 14 years since these cases. The suspect can't have been sitting in Tonghai the whole time, could he?
Right. And you already ran a full sweep. So whether it's Liangcheng, Tonghai, or somewhere else, you would have covered them.
That's right. We're worried about that too. If he left Liangcheng, we'd never find him.
I still lean toward local or nearby counties. This suspect is the classic hidden in plain sight type, committing crimes in broad daylight. Probably looks ordinary, could be standing right next to you and you would never know. Picks his moment, acts, and then disappears. Waits for things to cool down, then comes back. Strong counter surveillance. Hardest kind to catch. All right, let's keep moving. There's still one intact scene that we haven't seen.
This is the girl's house?
Yeah. The first few years after the case, her father came in every month asking for updates. The grief got to him. Liver disease, ascites. He didn't last long. Her brother kept the place. Just waiting for the day the case gets solved.
Officers!
Ma'am!
Officers,
No,
please.
please don't.
I'm begging you. You have to get justice for us. You have to catch whoever did this. My daughter, she died with no justice. No justice at all. She was only 23. Never married. No children. Her life had barely started.
My sister was killed right here. After Dad passed, we stopped going to the station. The officers always told him, trust the government, trust the police, that they'll solve it, no problem. But Dad didn't live to see it. I'm in my 40s now. Will this case never be solved? Will I be old and gray, dead before it does? If it never gets solved, our family will never have peace.
We've seen what we needed to see. Now it's time to work. Suzhang, Caoyang, head to the city bureau today. Do a re-examination of the evidence, okay? Be careful of what you use. Be mindful of how the local team feels about this. They treat every sample like it's irreplaceable. Liang.
Yeah.
Did you reach the footprint expert?
I did. Ye Chengyi from the Tongcheng Municipal Bureau, he's on his way. And the analysis report is in. It has a rough sketch of a shoe style.
Good. Then go with Song. Take Nie with you. Start with the local shoe factories. Trace it to the source. See if anyone around here has ever made that style.
Will do. I'll head out once he arrives.
Director Lei, you're a trace evidence expert too. Go along with them.
Sure.
Liu Lian, did Cao Zhongshu get back to you?
He did. He's already reached out to the fingerprint specialist. They're coming over tomorrow.
Good. Everyone, I know it's hard work. This case is extra difficult, but that's exactly why we have to do it. We cannot let it drag on.
Here we are. Take it easy.
Sure thing.
This way, Professor Nie. Professor Nia, we looked into it like you asked. The old factory closed long ago. But we tracked down a retired worker who spent years there. It's worth a shot.
Hey. They keep staring at us. It's throwing me off. Makes me all self-conscious. Doesn't it bother you?
After everything with the Xinjiang explosion case, I think having a little anxiety, respect for the work, it's not a bad thing.
You think we've got a shot this time?
Chief said it himself. Follow procedure step by step. Our job right now is to do further analysis and confirmation on the Liangcheng case DNA. Amplify the data. If we can do that, we move forward.
Look at the molds on this machine. They don't quite match the originals.
Right. Quite a difference.
Hey. There you are.
I'm Xia. What is it you need from me?
Hey, listen. Don't be nervous. We just want to ask you something. We heard you worked at the Liangcheng shoe factory for a long time.
That's right, over 10 years.
This shoe. Did your factory ever make this?
This one. Yes, we did. But that's from over 20 years ago.
Then do you still have any in stock?
When the factory closed back then, everything was liquidated. But I was thinking of starting my own place, so I bought a badge. Haven't touched it in years.
That's fine. Just take us there. We'll take a look ourselves.
All right. Here. It's a bit of a mess.
Looks like you haven't touched any of this in years.
Yeah, I haven't.
Is it all in here?
Yeah.
Hey! I found it! I found it!
Huh?
This is the one.
Professor Nia went through this shoe very carefully and concluded the suspect wore the same pair for over a decade of crimes. The same one every time.
One pair for over 10 years?
Yup. That's right. That shows you how obsessive this person is.
Looking at the wear on the sole, it's fairly new. He only wore them when he was doing crime. Took them off when he was done.
Professor Nia, I'm impressed. You found the shoe the moment you walked in. Where were these sold?
They sold very well back then, even reaching the Guanhe County area.
Guanhe County again.
That's right.
Guanhe County. Good. Priority target? Guanhe, closest to the bus station. Investigation range? Centered on Liangcheng, expanding out to surrounding counties. Hello?
Chief, we finished the re-examination of the Liangcheng DNA. Cao Yang also successfully amplified the data.
Good. You guys are doing excellent work. This is going to make our comparison work so much more accurate. Okay, good job. This sweep, DNA, is still the primary tool. They will coordinate and run a centralized comparison. Director Lei, give the Liangcheng team some technical training, will you? Okay. Vice Director Wang, you're in too. The provincial department covers the costs. Leadership takes this meeting very seriously. Deputy Chief Yuan of the Provincial Bureau wants to tell you all, the department is fully behind this operation. Whatever resources you need, you'll get. All operating costs covered by the department. We want everyone to set their worries aside and give this everything we've got.
I'll serve as overall commander, Deputy Hai as group leader.
Chief, we've been carrying this for 28 years. We're ready. We want to really go at this, okay?
Then I'll get right to assignments. So far, the Liangcheng operation has been fully underway. The task force in Yuanshan also established. We've learned that the two mining districts once had working relationships with a company in Liangcheng. Their construction crews, dormitories, were just 3 kilometers from the Yuanshan crime scenes. The suspect may have very well been among them, so we need to coordinate with them, fully cooperate, and thoroughly check every single person's details. Hey, Professor Tao.
Hey, you made it.
Sit. Any progress on the fingerprints?
Hard to say right now. 28 years. A lot has changed. Many of the prints are distorted. On top of that, different experts have different methods. The biggest problem is there's no standardization. Working cold cases requires its own approach. Director Lei, let's sit down and work through this after.
Sure.
Chief, I'd recommend we commit to new technology. Systematic data collection. Build a standardized fingerprint database. That's the only real, long-term solution.
What does everyone think?
Fingerprints. That's how it's always been. No standard. Creates real limits. I completely agree with Professor Cao's plan here. And while I'm at it, DNA faces the same problem.
If DNA is going to be our primary tool for this sweep, is it reliable enough? That determines our whole direction going forward, if the technology is up to it or not.
Listen, Cao Yang is the expert here. He's got more to say than anyone. Cao Yang, go ahead.
The technology is solid. For the Liangcheng case, I also think we should push DNA harder. The challenge is, there's no database. Wang Ren's team adopted this technology and built their database earlier, but the method itself, no problem.
I see it the same way. Let me also share a personal observation. When the Donglin case first broke, I could clearly feel the old and new methods weren't meshing well. The transition was jarring. And 6 years ago, the technology wasn't as mature as now. Coming back here to work this case, same feeling, actually more pronounced. Oh, I'm not saying the traditional approach is wrong, but it's running into very new challenges.
Good. I've listened to everyone's point. And this case has footprints, fingerprints, and DNA. Whichever method we use, we must all coordinate. And we must push DNA harder. Get the systematic sweep going ASAP, all right?
Chief Qin, I've made it to Liangcheng. Here to report on the Cao case. We ran examinations on all the physical evidence from the Cao scenes. Whether it's DNA, fingerprints, footprints, we got nothing. The suspect left nothing behind for us to find.
3 cases, 3 scenes, 3 victims. That shouldn't be possible. Something should have come up.
Here's what you don't know. All 3 cases happened in the rain, and the suspect was wearing gloves the entire time.
That explains it. Rain washes away a lot and has a major impact on DNA extraction, not to mention footprints.
But if the suspect left nothing for us to find, how are the 3 cases merged?
To explain the merger, I need to walk you through each case. Have a look. First case. Victim, Chen Yu, a young nanny, 2 months pregnant at the time. That night, she got off work and she never came home. Family couldn't reach her. Family reported it the next morning.
Chen Yu!
Police and family searched along her route home. Her sister found the body in a grove of trees in the park.
Chen Yu! Chen Yu! Chen Yu!
This was the scene, a pine grove in a public park. Based on the examination, we concluded Chen Yu was forced to that location by the suspect.
I recall this case. Chen Yu's cause of death was strangulation and blunt head trauma.
That's right. At the scene, a blood-stained brick, the weapon used for the head trauma. Police also found a red fabric strip 19 meters from the body, an advertising banner. That's what the suspect used to strangle her. Any questions so far? So on both the banner and the brick, there was no DNA?
What about her clothes?
The zipper pull on the victim's jacket was torn off, forcibly. 3 teeth came out, 1 shifted, but there was still no biological trace from the suspect. That's how we concluded he was wearing gloves. That's what we have so far.
The jacket. There are marks where a knife cut and pried at it. So the suspect had a knife on him?
Yes. In all 3 cases, the suspect came armed with a knife. Second case. 9 days later, victim Lin Ning, about to graduate, interning at the Caohe District Court. That night, she had dinner with colleagues. Was killed after. Body found at the top of Lonely Goose Mountain in the Caohe District. Third case. Lantern Festival, 2012. Hong Xiao was killed on her way home from work. The next day, her father found the body in an abandoned warehouse.
Cao Yang asked earlier, how were these 3 cases merged? Go over that.
These 3 cases, without common physical evidence, were linked based on pattern, what you'd call a soft merger. The basis of this were 6 major similarities. 1, all the victims in these cases were young women. 2, all crimes occurred between 7 and 9 at night. 3, all locations were isolated near a road. 4, all involved abduction, killing, and removal of clothing, but no completed sexual assault. 5, all appeared to be a single perpetrator, very familiar with each location. 6, similar items taken from each victim, cash and phones. That's why they were merged.
Overall, this still reads as a robbery-motivated homicide. Your investigative direction is right. Were the stolen phones ever recovered? 3 phones total. He'd need to sell them at some point.
Hong Xiao's phone was powered on briefly twice. Looks like he pulled the SIM, took some photos. Tech team recovered the phone from the second-hand market, but no trace of who sold it.
Was the phone examined?
Yes, we found nothing. Chief, we're stuck on this. Caohe doesn't know how to move it forward.
Test it. We test again. Yes. We know the suspect likely wore gloves the whole time, but they could have come off for, when he pulled the SIM card out. For example, could he have taken them off? Isn't that a possibility? And the brick, the banner, all of it needs another pass.
Chief, Deputy, I don't think this is a dead end either. When I was studying abroad, I came across a similar case. A homicide that had gone unsolved for years. The suspect's knife had been left at the scene. Every test they ran came back empty. Then one forensic examiner took the handle apart piece by piece and finally found the suspect's DNA in a gap inside the handle.
Hey, there we go. That's a good example. We're not stuck at a dead end at this point. We still have options. There's still room when it comes to biological trace extraction. Here's what we do. All right. Suchang, Caoyang, go with Tang back to Caohe. Walk through the scenes again. Re-examine everything. Push for biological trace. Do what you can, all right? Let's find something.
Got it.
Got it.
Also, Professor Cao, Director Lei. All 4 of our cases have made some progress. But everything from here on depends on fingerprint and DNA technology. We need to build that systematic expert and a database we talked about, and we need to do it fast. All right? You all get to it. I'm heading back to Peking tomorrow.
You need to eat more.
Yeah.
Come on, come on.
Professor Wu,
Oh, look at you. Chuan.
how are you doing?
Chuan, how am I doing? The moment you walk in, everything feels better. So much better. Hey?
Professor Wu, this I didn't pay for any of it. No need to give money. Qinglian has a friend who runs a farm. This...
Here, take it. It's yours.
Won't this look like a kickback?
Heard you were coming first thing this morning and couldn't eat. Kept asking when you'll get here. Gets more like a child every year.
All right. Give us a moment.
All right, Chuan. You two talk. I'll
Okay,
get some air.
Mrs. Wu.
Come on, Chuan. Sit down.
Professor Wu, you need to eat properly and get better. You're our anchor. We need you.
Chuan, how's it going? Tough one, isn't it?
Harder than I expected. So what it comes down to, you have to make a real commitment. Bring together the best specialists from every field. Build that database. Use modern investigative methods to get there.
You've got this. You're willing to go for it, and you're capable of it. When you commit to something, you see it through. No question.
When I first got to the department, all I wanted was to see the Zhang Kehan case solved. I thought, if we can do that, I'll have no regrets. And here we are. One step at a time.
Chuan, do you remember what I said to you on the day we finally closed the Zhang Kehan case? That it was only the beginning.
I remember.
Right. There's actually something I want to ask of you.
You don't need to ask, Professor Wu. Just tell me. What is it?
I'm hoping if you can find the time to help me put my experiences, my notes, the training materials I wrote over the years together, get it all organized. Some of it may be dated by now, but for the detectives today, the young ones, it still might be useful. Might spark something. You think?
It will.
Chuan, you've walked through ice storms and rain to get where you are. You're a veteran now. The spirit of Chinese, policing the hard work, the relentless pursuit, those traditions need to be passed on. That's on you. Give the young ones room to grow. Bring them along. If we raise next generation up right, this work of ours will carry on. It'll flourish.
Professor Wu, don't worry. I hear you. I do. I understand.
Qin Chuan,
Hey, Deputy Chief.
I've read all the reports.
Huh.
I fully support your proposal. Leadership has given the directive. Build your own expert and database and do it fast. If the funding falls short, I'll go to the top for it. Money well spent, push it forward.
Deputy Chief, that's what I needed to hear. All right, with your backing, I'm going all in.
Good. I'm off.
Take care. Hey,
Chief, call from Tang and Suchong.
hello?
Hey, Chief. Good news. Suchong and Taoyang extracted the suspect's DNA from the evidence.
That's great. Tell me what's going on.
I'll take it. Chief, here's what we got. We ran the evidence on the second case's victim, Lin Ling. The waistband of her jeans, we got a male DNA sample. Then going to the third victim's belongings, inside the SIM card slot of her phone, we found the exact same DNA.
Oh.
Chief, also, the murder weapon, the brick. The Taohe technicians divided the brick into 99 sections. They extracted the same male DNA from 3 of those sections.
Yes. Great job, you two. We're setting up the 2 databases right now with shared data. Get the Taohe samples out to all locations for comparison. Lingzhou is close to Zhucheng. Heavy migrant population. Start with those 2 cities.
Got it.
Good.
They got something.
This is real progress.
Hey, Tom. You're back. You really landed well this time. She put you in charge of the Taohe case. You might as well be the first to score.
From your mouth to God's ears, I'm trying to figure out. Spanning 2 cities, Zhucheng and Lingzhou. How do I manage that?
Why don't you pull all the technicians from both sides into one group? Easier to manage.
That's actually a good idea. I'm just worried. What if they can't agree on things?
Listen, don't overthink it. Just do it. When problems come up, solve them. Don't you see how Chief operates by now?
Alright. This is Tang Yishun from the Criminal Investigation Brigade. I'm going to need everyone's effort. I've pulled you all into one work group. I'm counting on your hard work and cooperation.
Copy that. We're working 14 hours a day. So much data. Didn't even know where to begin.
Our progress here is on track. We've sorted the database, focusing on cases from the last 5 years. Suspects aged 25 to 35.
I think the Zhucheng approach is solid.
This is a massive operation. It's gonna take ages.
Going through it, one by one. But, is there a better way to do this?
I think we need a comprehensive plan. Break it down. Age brackets or maybe time ranges to search from. Hey, what if we bring out all the district and community sub-bureaus? We're talking provincial-wide data here. That's enormous.
Jiaming, let me know when you see this. Need you for something.
Copy. What's the word, boss?
Hey, so you're Yunhe Sub-Bureau. There's a tech center there, right? We're running a sweep, comparing against the criminals in the database. Can you find someone to help me figure out a better approach? I'll send you what we have.
Sure. Send it over. I'll see what I can do.
Who?
A detective from the Yunhe Sub-Bureau under Lingzhou PSB. Sharp, quick thinker. We worked a case together before.
Jiaming, what's up?
How do I put this? We've been doing this cold case comparison, right?
Right.
I've been thinking, what if we did it differently? For example, take the data we've entered recently and compare it region by region instead. Easier to manage, maybe faster? What do you think?
I hear you on this. It would be faster than sorting by some period or age. We get a lot of sweep notices, and sometimes we can't keep up. Let me try it. I'll keep you updated.
Okay.
We've had a crackdown these past few days. Everything's in the system by tonight. You can count on it.
Thanks. Honestly, since the 2 databases went up, it's been great. Full information sharing, no more carrying DNA profiles around by hand.
Right. Efficiency is shot up. Who knows? Maybe I upload it today and tomorrow we have a fugitive.
All right, I'm off. What is it?
Hey, Jiaming, get back here. I got a hit. I got a match.
A match?
Hey! Are you done eating already? Hey, get over here. I got a match. You'll never guess. The phone thief that you guys picked up a few days ago. It's Li.
No way, it's him. I can't believe it.
Yes.
Good thing I didn't let him walk. Huh? He steals a phone, and this is where it leads. Justice doesn't miss.
Chief, the Taohe case got a match out of Lingzhou.
A match?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That fast? Hello. Criminal Investigation Brigade.
Hello, this is Lingzhou PSB.
Hold on. Lingzhou PSB. Go ahead.
Our officer got a DNA match on the Taohe suspect. Name is Li. We picked him up in May for stealing phones.
All right, get the materials to us right away. And where is he located now?
He was held for 10 days and released. We're looking for him right now.
This is Qin Chuan. Find him fast. When you get his location, don't move on him yet. Coordinate with Zhu Cheng first. Both teams act together. Got it?
Yes, Chief Qin. Got it.
Okay, great.
We're on it.
Chief, you gotta hand it to these databases. How long did that take? And we already have a match.
Exactly. Credit goes to the tech team.
And our local officers. Liu Lian, contact Zhu Cheng right now. Have them send people to Lingzhou. They make the arrest together.
Understood.
Who is it?
It's me, your landlord. Here for rent.
Are you serious? Middle of the night for rent. Give me a few days.
I haven't been able to find you. Open up, hurry. Come on.
Coming. God.
Please, don't move! Please, don't move!
What are you doing? Why are you arresting me? Let go! Let go!
Police. What's your name?
Li.
Cuff him. Move.
Chief Chen. Hey. Director Liu.
Tong, switch the feed over.
Answer the question. Give me your name, age, and occupation.
Lily. 26. Occupation? Unemployed.
Do you know what you're being arrested for? Answer the question. Talk.
Jiaming, you go in.
What's wrong with you? Huh? Gone mute? You're not gonna talk? Is that it?
The phone theft? I thought that was over.
That's not what we're here about today. Before Lingzhou, where were you? Take a look at this.
What is this?
Cao He. Remember? These three people, you know them, don't you? These scenes, you'd know them very well. What happened? Huh? Why'd you do something this brutal? What were you thinking?